हेलो फ्रेंड्स, क्या सेल्स करना एज अ स्किल सेट डज इट कम naturally to you? If not, please try to cultivate that, because in your career, whether it is job, whether it is entrepreneurship, the ability to sell is the most crucial element. Now that I run my own firm, I realize that execution can still be done by a vast majority of people, but rare is the skill set of selling. Someone who can go out in the market and shamelessly ask for work. A lot of us have inhibitions. Our ego comes in the between our asking someone for work. If I am good, naturally work should come to me, right? Naturally the market should come and reward the most talented individual. So if I'm good at my work, my next job also should come to me. But a lot of people will eventually realize that it does not happen that way. Product A may be superior to product B, but if product B is marketed well, creates a high visibility in the market, and it is on the mind of people. So, for example, there is a company A which is very good in terms of service delivery, but company B has a salesperson who goes and keeps meeting people, keeps being on the top of the mind of people. When the work comes, it is company B's product which will be preferred by the customer, because they don't even realize or remember that product A exists in the market, even though it is so good, because there are so many products, so many people vying for our memory space, that someone has to keep knocking on our door and say, मैं हूँ भाई, मैं हूँ, I exist, मुझे खरीदो. And that is why this whole advertisement business, marketing, selling. But what if your ego comes in between sales? It is going to kill your career in a way. I find a lot of frustrated people who say, "Sir, I want to change my job, but I do not know how to get my next job." I say, go out and sell. I mean, go out and tell people that you want a job. Well, no, sir, it might not sound so good, and I might feel that, oh, they might feel that, अरे ये तो आके मांग रहा है. And then you realize that, boss, this is such a limiting belief, that if I go out in the market and sell, in some way I am reducing my stature in society. It does not work that way. On the contrary, the most successful people in life, the people with the highest visibility in organizations, are the salespeople, because they are the lifeline of an organization. If the salespeople do not exist, they will perish as an organization. Accounts and finance can be outsourced. Artificial intelligence is coming. A lot of people are saying that finance jobs are going to go away, everything is going to be automated. But sales, have you ever seen that, Chat GPT will come and take away your sales jobs? It will not happen, because sales is about going out there, meeting people, understanding psychology, understanding the power dynamics in that organization, understanding who is the one who is the major decision maker, and then how does your product fit there, how, what will be your entry strategy, whether it is a lower pricing or whether it is kickbacks or whether it is the godfather effect. You have to understand that sales is not so easy, but therefore sales is the lifeline of an organization. Sales will never be able to be automated. You're not going to have a chat GPT or chatbot coming and saying, hey, product A is good, please buy. You will never do that, right? Because that's how it is. The human psychology is geared that someone has to come, meet us, look at us in the eye, and then subconsciously connect. Very important to sell. I mean, I realized this all the more when I started CA Job Portal around 10 years ago. For the first 2 years, we could not sell. We were just posting jobs, getting traffic on our website. But then we realized that how are you going to monetize this unless we go out there in the market and tell people that please pay us for our services. And then I started this whole process of vendor empanelment. And then it is, the way it happens is that you see a scooter on the road and you think that, oh, Bajaj Auto, why are we not vendors to Bajaj Auto? And then maybe in the next few months you get on board Bajaj Auto as a vendor, or you realize that there is this e-commerce company from whom you have ordered a chair, and then you realize, why not, I can't get ESOP valuation work from that e-commerce company. You get that work. You find out the ways and means to get work there. Your kid is born and you see that Nestle, oh wow, Nestle Cerelac, and then you say, oh God, why am I not a vendor to Nestle? So that's how sales will work. You have to be absolutely passionate and absolutely shameless. At some point of time, I asked a youngster that I'm feeling 6 months into entrepreneurship. I spoke to a youngster and said, "Arey, I'm feeling so sad that every day I have to go out there and shamelessly keep asking for work. Every conversation will have a sales variant." He said, what if you were frustrated in your job? You'll also have to keep asking people that I want a new job. And I said, yes. So then what's the harm in selling? And that was a game changer. I started selling all the more. And if you don't sell, you don't get work. It is very, very simple. Because who in the market will know that you exist in one corner of the earth with a particular product service if you do not sell? So therefore, selling is important, and selling might be having its own nuances. For example, in the world of YouTube, it is clickbaits, it is those titles like mistakes I made in my 20s, mistakes I made in my 30s. All of that stupidity has to be there because that's the business, because it's a business of entertainment. You can't be very intelligent in that business. Otherwise, you'll land up with a viewership count like me. So sales has its own nuances, ethical, unethical, clickbaits, non-clickbaits, whatever. But then sales, without sales, you cannot exist. So that's my message here, that even if sales does not come naturally to you, please cultivate that. It is the lifeline of your survival. Thank you.